What are we doing?
Hey, Connor. Coach Bell talked about it. You guys have had some time to watch the film. I guess after going back and watching it, obviously you did a lot of good things. What were you pleased with? And then what were some of the things that you wish you could kind of have back and maybe do over?
Yeah, I think starting with the good, one thing I thought I did really well was just not taking unnecessary sacks on 3rd and long. When there was pressure, Coach Bell talked about, we had 1 sack, but even that, that 1 sack was on me. I should have thrown the ball away. So I thought I did a really good job of doing that. Even on that last drive, there's 40 seconds left. We're on the 5-yard line, just finding some way to throw the ball away when nothing's there, and moving on to the next play. Obviously, there were definitely a couple throws that I missed. The first one I can think of is the one to Anderson. First half just sailed on me, and those are ones I got to hit. And I think there are a couple balls I threw into some traffic, stuff I got to move on, check the ball down. But other than that, win's a win, and that's all that matters.
Connor, we didn't have a chance to ask you this yet, but just what did it mean for you to win this job? Basically, what was your kind of reaction? How did Coach Allen tell you? I guess what was that the competition like and everything, and what was it like to emerge having won the thing after being your first year after transferring?
Yeah, it was awesome. I was honored to be the quarterback for this team, and just the love that everyone has on this team. It's just different. And just, there's the respect I have for Coach Allen and decisions he makes. He just brought me up to his office and just kind of told me that I was going to be the starter. And from there, it was, we're rolling, ready to go, getting ready for Illinois. So everyone on the team has been awesome. Other quarterbacks have been awesome. Everyone's just supportive and, looking to win games. So,
Connor, you were kind of just reviewing your performance there. I think you started something like 4 of 11, and then from there 24 of 41. I recognize you probably want to be even more accurate than the 24 of 41 long term. But was there something that changed for you? I guess whether it was maybe just the nerves of, week 1, or if there were just 1 or 2 things that you just got more comfortable with as the game went on.
Yeah, I think I touched on this a little after the game, is kind of once you get in a rhythm in this offense, and even just personally, I feel like once I get a completion on first down of the drive, that really gets me going. Just my tempo, my accuracy. It's tough on me, I feel, when have 2 incompletions and then 2 or 3, whatever, and I feel like my rhythm's off, but so I just got to focus on taking check downs, like I said earlier, when nothing's open deep, and trying to get in a rhythm.
Hey, Connor, obviously the run game struggled a little bit throughout the game, but the last 2 plays where you're draw up the middle and then the run with Shivers, obviously, to win the game. I guess what do you think allowed you guys to have success in the run game? And was that draw kind of designed for you, or was that something that you saw and just took advantage of?
Yeah, the draw was just kind of reading the linebacker. If he ran out with the running back, then I was going to run. If he stayed in the box, I was going to flip it out to Sean. So he ran out and should have gotten the end zone, but it's all right. And then that last play, Sean just I think you'll see Luke Haggard did an unbelievable job cutting off the 3-tech, and Sean just willing himself in the end zone. That's what you got to do in those situations, and it was awesome.
Connor, it's obviously not your first game-winning drive. You've had those before, but in the post-game presser, you were just like you are right now, like you just rolled out of bed, very just deadpan. Is that something that you're able to carry over all during the game, even in a game-winning drive like that? And how does that carry over to your teammates?
Yeah, I feel like I have a good sense of when I need to be calm and poised, and also when I need to light a fire and get the guys going, get people excited. I feel like in that third quarter we were kind of in a little bit of a lull, and I've started to be more vocal on the sidelines and try to get the guys going. But it's just kind of my personality. I feel like the offense needs to see the quarterback back there calm and not get flustered by anything.
I wanted to kind of ask you about the same topic, your poise. I was on the field after the game and saw you kind of standing there off on your own, kind of just taking everything in, the celebration and everything, still with that stoic look on your face. Do you remember what you were thinking during that time as you kind of watched all that go together?
Yeah, well, part of it was I had to do an interview on the field with the TV crew, and I wanted to sing the fight song with the team, so I didn't really know what to do because I don't know, but yeah,
Connor, back here. Tom mentioned that Bedford out for the year. Kind of what is that loss like, having a leader like that go down? And then what did you see from Parker in his replacement, in his spot, kind of the rest of the game?
Yeah, Matt, he's been a leader. He's been a friend since I got here, and obviously it's terrible for him. And I kind of shared a moment with him yesterday, and he's still going to be a leader of this team, and he's not going to quit. Not being on the field, he's still going to be one of our leaders. And then whoever steps in for him, Parker, whoever, I think it's the coaches say this a lot. It's kind of an expectation for the position, not for the player. So whether that's Bedford, whoever's in there at right tackle, it's standard set high, and they'll work their butts off to meet that expectation.
Connor, I guess when you talk about being able to understand when you need to be a motivator and louder, and also when you need to be calm, is that something you've always had? I guess going back to when you were younger playing football, is that something that you've kind of had to have developed? How has that kind of come along for you?
Yeah, I think I've definitely developed that throughout college and high school. Just being in big games, knowing when my team needs some energy, knowing when they need to see the quarterback, calm and cool and collected on the sidelines, in the pocket, whatever. Just having that sense of, I think I've kind of developed that over the years. Thanks, guys.